Both Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor have been massive successes for the gaming side of the Star Wars universe. Fans have met a variety of new characters through these games, both good and bad, as we've followed Cal go from a Jedi Padawan in hiding after the Jedi Purge, dismantling ships on the backwater world of Bracca, to teaming up with the crew of the Mantis and fighting back against the Empire, and helping those in need across the galaxy. Although I'm not really a fan of single-player games, and never got completely into Fallen Order, and have yet to even pick up Survivor or watch somebody's playthrough of it to get the story down, it's not hard to understand why so many fans have enjoyed these two games. The graphics are great, players have a good amount of freedom when it comes to battles and customization, and it's a very well-told story full of developed characters that fits within its own little spot in Star Wars canon. Fans have known for a while now that the Star Wars Jedi would be a trilogy of games following Cal Kestis, but I think the turnaround from one game to another has surprised a good portion of them, especially when considering how scarce Star Wars console games seem to be. Jedi Fallen Order released in 2019, and Jedi Survivor came out only 4 years later earlier this spring. And now, according to a recent job listing from Respawn Entertainment, one of the gaming studios behind the Star Wars Jedi games, the studio is already searching for a principal game writer to work on its next Star Wars Jedi game. While it isn't much, it confirms that production on the game will begin very soon, if it hasn't in some capacity already. If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the next game would release somewhere around 2027 or 2028, depending on how smoothly production goes. Part of the reason I haven't been able to get into Jedi Survivor is that I don't have the right console to play it on, but a release for this game around 2027 would still likely mean a PlayStation 5 version of the game, which could persuade me to get the console by then and play it when it comes out. Respawn has been very good with taking its time to make a solid game, so I wouldn't expect this new Star Wars Jedi game to be any less than the previous two installments. There's still a lot of uncertainty in the air when it comes to the upcoming Star Wars games, like Star Wars Hunters still only in a limited release window after over a year, and a few other announced but untitled games from Respawn, Skydance, and BitReactor. But with Star Wars Outlaws coming out in 2024, and Star Wars Eclipse and the Knights of the Old Republic remake currently in the works, we could end up getting a new Star Wars game every year for the next 5 or so years, which would be something that hasn't happened for this franchise in a while. How excited are you for the next chapter in Cal's story? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like the video, and subscribe for more Star Wars news, and remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you all for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.